Hello again, and thank you. For joining us here at 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Pass to Young. Leonard, left side. The shake. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Leonard can't get it to go. Outside McCain. Puts up a deep three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Leonard with the ball. And McCain picks him up defensively. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Over McCain. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Foul.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team.
Harden surveying the D. It's Grimes on the wing.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. McCain's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Stolen by Young. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Grimes. They get it back. Leonard on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Leonard. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 20. For a game.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. end in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
The kick out to Young. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Up top, Harden. No points yet. Outside Young. Pass to Leonard. Shoots from the line. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
George outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Leonard, good. And that's now 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside McCain. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Rollins. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Zubac, screen. And he's going for the oop here.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
George's shot is off. Takes a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Rollins. Yet to see a basket. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jones grabs the board.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Dunn. Turner covers. Leonard outside. Oh, George with a steal. Now here's Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. On target from range. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Leonard for three. And his fourth make of the day in 10 tries.
Calm and cool. Leonard answers with a three of his own.
Antetokounmpo for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pass to Jones. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's George. And he's off from 17. Fast break. Here we go. And the basket by Leonard.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Milwaukee. They trail by one. They set the pick. And here's McCain. Still no points. And he gets it to go.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Leonard on the wing. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Rollins. Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck on that one.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Middleton, no good. George, right side. Puts it up. The jumper from the wing, off target.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by Turner. 1:27 left now in the first quarter. Pass to McCain. For three. Rebounded by Dunn.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for Milwaukee.
On the wing, Jones. No made baskets yet. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, BA, he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Antetokounmpo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outside Jones. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Sims. McCollum taking his time here. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And that one's good. Middleton.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Pass to Prince. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Harden. He's scoreless.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
It's McCain on the wing. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden with it. And McCain picks him up defensively. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. And McCain pulls it down. And the Bucks with the possession here. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Harden. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And there's a pick for 3. McCollum. And no good. And here are the Clippers now. And that one's good. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The 3 from Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Harden. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Shot by Nurkic. No good. Outside McCain. There's a screen. Inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Young. To the left wing. Nurkic inside. The rebound by Sims. It's a close game here in L.A. McCollum with it. Middleton covering. They grab their own miss. Here's McCain. Into the lane. Count it.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Harden. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee leading by 3. Laravia outside. There's McCollum with the 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. So it's the Clippers now. Pass to Middleton. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. It's Prince on the wing. Up top, Laravia. Still without a bucket. Prince can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Nurkic. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. A nice shot by McCain.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Outside McCain. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Back to Middleton. Outside Harden. Count that bucket. Harden's got 8. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even chain shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
There's Young with the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Bucks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. It's rebounded by Zubats. It's Grimes on the wing. Pass to Zubats. Dunn outside. Here's Leonard. Now here's Zubats. Shot clock at 5. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Zubats. 6 points for him. Offensive board. Now Leonard goes back up. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's McCollum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul as he'll take 2 free throws now.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And so here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Leonard. Now Zubats. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That one goes in. 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The Clippers lead by 3. It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Down low. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Bucks trail by 4. It's McCollum with a drive. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Young. Now here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
.125 left in the second period. There's McCollum with the 3.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Dunn. No good with the triple.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside. Pass to Rollins. George for 3. Offensive rebound.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Harden with it. It'll count. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the Bucks making a change here.
Number 20.
Here's Harden. Clock at 6. From the line. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 26 points.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the second one. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Screen by Young. Out to Leonard. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rollins. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rollins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. From downtown. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's the break.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. It's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Here's Rollins. Poke loose. Second chance effort. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. On the wing, Jones. Up top, Harden. Shoots over George. Kept alive. Zubats. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubats has got 4 points in the quarter.
Zubats dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Grimes. Off the mark there with a 3. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside McCain. Here's Rollins. Guarded by Young. Kicks it to George. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Grimes' shot is off. And here's Milwaukee now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Harden. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Rollins gets the bucket.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Young looking over the floor. Outside Grimes. Pass to Jones. Outside Harden. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo outside. LaRavia with it. Harden picks him up. Here's McCain. For the lead. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The kick out to Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Turner. And the Bucks miss again. So it's the Clippers now. 2-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Outside Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it no matter what the defense was trying to do.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. The Bucks trail by 4. There's a screen by Turner. Rollins. From outside, off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, VA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Pass to Beal. Fires from 14. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent from long range. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dunn goes in. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
Trent for three. The shot won't fall. The Clippers in the lead. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first basket of the night. Here's Milwaukee. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And Los Angeles making a change here. He does not get the second one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Dunn. No points so far. And the shot goes down. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Beal outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Rollins. Back to Trent. The three. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The three from Prince. That shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Prince. He has 6. Pass to Toppin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Dunn. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Trent. Here's Rollins. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Rollins has got 9 points in the quarter.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Middleton, a good look. Cans it from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 4.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now here's Trent. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The three from Prince. Knocks down the long J.
Prince doesn't care where he's at beyond the line. He'll launch that orange for sure.
Here's Middleton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Middleton's got 8. 51 seconds left in the third. Here's Rollins. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Clippers.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
Dunn. And he makes it on the layup. Dunn's got his second bucket on the night.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Pass to Rollins. Going inside. Well, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line. Only making 1 free throw.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you got to like that progress.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so he makes both from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Leonard on the wing. Over Edwards. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
The Bucks, 71.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Middleton. Outside Christie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Gary Trent. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Now here's Middleton. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George, his shot is good. That's 10 points for Paul George.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
And Turner with the block. Pulls it. George, no good. The Clippers lead by 3. Pass to Nurkic. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he converts the layup.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Leonard. Giannis with the rebound. Pass to Trent. To take the lead. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got his first points in this.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the Clippers miss again.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Back to George. 5 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Outside Harden. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. Trent's shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Harden misses.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Trent with it. Grimes covering. Now Young with a steal. Leonard outside. Outside Grimes. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A little contact is not going to deter Zubac. I mean, he's a powerhouse in the post.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk. That gives him a double-double. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Milwaukee in the lead. George for three. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
George with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Shakes him. George's shot is off. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to LaRavia. Antetokounmpo inside. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And that was good. And the Clippers lead by 1.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Young with the double team. Pass to LaRavia. Back to McCain. Lays it up and banks it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Screen by Young. To the inside. Leonard, left side. Going all the way to the rack. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Oh, stolen by Harden. Outside Grimes. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac on a roll. Everything he has touched has seemed to turn into gold.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Now into the lineup for Los Angeles.
Here's Milwaukee. They lead by 1. McCollum outside. Off target with the 3.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Dunn with a steal. Now here's Zubac. Back to Dunn. Outside Grimes. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get back on track. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The Clippers in the lead. Back to Leonard. Nice shot by Harden. 14 points for James Harden.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
McCain. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
And the Clippers making a change here. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Now it's Jones. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with a rebound. Now the Bucks with it. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's McCain. Turner outside. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Leonard there for the rebound.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside Harden. Shoots a three. Buries it from outside.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
George! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Hey, when you've got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And here's Harden. Now some Bucks. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick-and-roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
Outside George. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Now Harden. Now Leonard. Let's loose for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Unbelievable. Leonard has done this his entire career. Boy, is he clutch.
Turner outside. Here's Rollins. Zubac pulls it down. And he commits the intentional foul. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Well, you look at the options. You could foul here, but I think the play is to hunker down and defend, maybe force a turnover, because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with it.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
Harden outside. Oh, George with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Fires away from outside.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a 3.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game now.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Making a change here. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's George. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot.
There's clearly a lapse in judgment, and it's a costly one resulting in a tech.
And the free throw, no good. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.